Welcome to the latest news today. World Cup. More than 1,200 UK football hooligans blocked from flying to Russia. More than 1,200 people banned from travelling to the World Cup have surrendered their passports ahead of the tournament, the Home Office has said. Of 1,312 individuals who are subject to football banning orders preventing them from travelling to overseas games, 1,254 have either handed over the documents voluntarily, been forced to do so or did not have a passport in the first place. Police are now working to trace the remaining 58 to ensure they do not travel to the tournament, which opens on Thursday. They will also scour travellers at UK ports to stop any suspected troublemakers trying to get to Russia. Football banning orders lasting up to 10 years aim to stop hooligans travelling to international sporting fixtures. If breached, it can mean the fine of up to £5,000 and a 6-month jail term. Officials will be keen to avoid a repeat of scenes at 2016 Euros in France, when England fans were involved in violent clashes, including with Russia supporters. Minister for Policing and the Fire Service Nick Hurd said, "The World Cup is a festival of football and is no place for violence or disorder." The UK's system of football banning orders is unique and is designed to ensure that thugs intent on causing trouble at international tournaments will instead be staying at home. Around 10,000 fans are expected to travel from the UK to Russia to attend the World Cup. It comes after the head of the German Football Association said he hopes the huge Russian security operation will not overload fans' experience of the World Cup. The DFB's President Reinhard Grindel, who is in Moscow for the FIFA Congress meeting where the 2026 World Cup host will be chosen, said he was aware of the threat from issues including hooliganism and terrorism. There is a large police presence in parts of Moscow, with airport-style scanners and searches in operation around the Luzhniki Stadium ahead of kickoff. He said the German Secret Service had identified threats from terrorist groups who want to attack football's greatest showcase event. And he admitted no guarantees could be given the fans would be safe from the threat from a lonesome terrorist. But he said he felt Russia was determined to host a safe tournament. He said, "It is clear that in a country like Russia you need security and it's in our interest, in the interests of our team, of our fans to have security. On the other hand, it should not be so much that it overloads everything, so we must find a wise middle way, as so much security as needed but not so much security that the mood is overloaded by this security issue. To be honest, it is clear they want to have a safe World Cup." He added he did not believe there would be a repeat of the violence that marred the European Championships in France 2 years ago. The security here knows the names and backgrounds of some leaders of the hooligan movement, and there was personal contact from the security administration with them, and they have the clear statement that they would be suddenly imprisoned if they do anything, so I think we will not see pictures like in Marseille," he said. German fans feel safe, if the focus is on the hooligan problem. "I cannot give a guarantee here that we have no problems with, for example, terrorist acts. I think the security administration is so good that groups who were active will be seen and they will prevent the big terror act, but you can never, ever, say it is impossible for a lonesome terrorist to make something. We know from our Secret Service there are a lot of videos from different terrorist groups which say they want to do something during the World Cup and they request their followers to do actions." Mr. Grindel, who was a German federal politician for 14 years before being elected as head of the DFB, also said he did not think the boycott of the World Cup over political disputes was wise. Like many other football dignitaries, he will be attending the opening ceremony of the tournament at Luzhniki Stadium on Thursday, but officials from the English FA and British government and royal family are not expected to be present following the row over the poisoning of a Russian ex-spy in Salisbury in March. But the thousands of football fans who are expected to travel for the tournament, including up to 10,000 England supporters, could make a huge difference to relations between the West and Russia, Mr. Grindel said. "If you play in Russia, this is not similar to supporting everything Mr. Vladimir Putin is politically doing, but the point is to build bridges between the civil societies. It can also have the consequence of a better understanding between our two countries," he said. Thank you for watching our video. Click the subscribe button to view our latest news.